Cats spend a huge part of their day grooming, and when that grooming is aimed at you, it's a clear message, not a random quirk. A lick, a gentle nibble, or a forehead bump are simple actions that say, "You're part of my family, first trust you, and first feel safe with you." For example, a cat that licks your hand after you pet them is folding you into their social group, while grooming your hair can be a comforting, almost motherly behavior carried over from kittenhood. Headbutts and chin rubs transfer scent and mark you as home, which is their way of calming both themselves and the people they love. In this video you'll learn how to tell when grooming is affection versus stress, what to do if the licking becomes obsessive, and easy ways to strengthen that bond without scaring your cat. Stick around and you'll start reading your cat's grooming language like a pro, and know exactly how to respond so both of you feel loved and secure. Why cats groom their owners and why many people misunderstand this behavior. Cats groom people for many of the same reasons they groom other cats: to bond, to share scent, and to care. When a cat laps at your hand or nuzzles your hair, it is often treating you like a member of its social group. Short licks can feel like a gentle reassurance. Longer bouts may be the animal equivalent of saying, "You belong with me." Mother cats clean their kittens to keep them safe and calm, and adult cats groom one another to strengthen friendships. So when your cat cleans your wrist after you come home sweaty from the gym, it is not just tasting salt. It is using a familiar behavior to connect. A quick example is a cat that sits on your lap and grooms your chin after you pet it. That sequence is a clear social routine: petting, relaxation, then grooming as a closing gesture. Cats also use grooming to mix scents and make a shared family smell. Some cats will rub their cheeks and then lick your skin, which spreads that scent and signals, "This is mine," in the friendliest way. Other times grooming can be about control. In multi-cat homes, one cat might groom another to establish or remind of social ranking. This looks similar, and many owners misread both actions as only affection. In reality, the feeling behind the lick can be gentle affection, a calm, "first trust you," or simply a way to keep the group's smell consistent. People often misunderstand grooming because humans translate it into our own ideas of love. Short, clean licks are usually a sign of trust and inclusion. But when licking is intense, frequent, or focused on one spot until fur is missing, it can mean anxiety, skin irritation, or a health issue. If your cat suddenly starts obsessively grooming your arm or a patch of its own fur, pay attention. Providing a brush, keeping routines calm, and checking with a veterinarian when grooming becomes excessive will help you tell whether your cat is saying, "First love you, your family," or "something isn't right." The instinctive grooming behavior cats learn from their mother as kittens. Kittens are washed and nuzzled by their mother from the moment they are born, and that care teaches them how to groom themselves and others. A mother cat uses licking to clean fur, stimulate breathing and digestion, and help kittens go to the bathroom, actions that show the baby cats what grooming looks and feels like. This early contact also makes kittens feel safe, because the mother's warmth and tongue create a calming pattern they come to expect. You can see this when a tiny kitten settles and starts to purr while their mother is licking their face or belly. Watching is how most of the learning happens. Young cats copy the motions they see, the position of the head, the direction of the tongue, the gentle, repetitive strokes. Kittens also practice on each other, grooming the head and neck where they cannot reach on their own. This practice teaches them which places are comforting and which are sensitive, so later a grown cat often targets a human's hair, ears, or hand in the same way a kitten would groom a sibling. When your cat licks your skin or nuzzles your hair, they are doing a learned behavior from kittenhood that says you are part of their safe group. Scent is part of the lesson too. A mother mixes her smell with that of her kittens as she grooms, creating a shared family scent that helps everyone recognize each other. Kittens pick up this idea and use grooming to blend scents with those they trust. That's why a cat may lick your wrist or cheek. They are exchanging scent and making you smell like family. It's not just about claiming territory, it's about comfort and belonging. Short moments of licking often mean affection. Longer, repeated licking can be a sign of stress or a self-soothing habit carried over from kittenhood. Owners can respond in simple ways that respect the instinctive meaning behind the behavior. If your cat gives a quick lick, returning a gentle stroke along the head or cheeks often feels natural to them. Offer a brush to mimic the grooming motion if they lick overly much. If a cat focuses on a sore or unusual spot, mention it to your vet, because kittens only learn to groom healthy fur and skin from their mother. Excessive attention to one area can mean discomfort. Pay attention to body language too. A relaxed posture and purring while licking points to bonding, while tensed muscles or clipped bites suggest the cat is stressed or overstimulated. How grooming helps cats create social bonds and share scent within their group. Cats spread their scent and build bonds by grooming, and this is a normal, everyday part of how they live together. When a cat licks your hand or rubs its head against your leg, it is moving oils and tiny scents from the glands on its cheeks, forehead, and chin onto you, and sometimes onto your clothes. Mothers do this with kittens to teach them the family smell and to calm them down. That same action happens between adult cats too. Mutual licking and rubbing help a group of cats smell more alike and feel connected. Sharing scent makes a household feel like one safe group. A group that smells the same is easier for cats to read, so they worry less and fight less. You can see this after a nap. Two cats will often groom each other briefly and then rest close together. Short and simple actions like that make the whole group feel familiar and secure. When your cat grooms you, it is often saying that you belong to its circle and that you're part of a trusted social network. The emotional meaning behind grooming is usually warmth and acceptance. Some cats groom to comfort themselves or someone else, others groom because they enjoy being near a trusted companion. For example, a shy cat might lick your fingers after you reach out slowly, which is a quiet sign of growing trust. Conversely, if grooming is rough or paired with stiff body language, the message can be more about control than comfort, so watch the whole scene, not just the lick. Practical signs help you tell what your cat means. Gentle, slow licking, head bunting, and relaxed posture point to friendly bonding. Repeated, intense licking at one spot, or licking when the cat seems anxious, can signal stress or a medical issue. Let your cat groom you when it's calm and enjoy the closeness. Responding with gentle petting, or talking softly, reinforces the bond and helps your cat feel even more part of the family. Why cats only groom people they deeply trust and feel safe around. Cats groom other cats to build and strengthen relationships, and the same motive carries over when they groom people. Mothers lick kittens to clean and calm them, and adult cats continue that behavior with animals or humans they accept into their social circle. When a cat licks your hand or nuzzles at your hair, it is doing more than keeping you tidy. It is sharing scent, reinforcing a sense of belonging, and signaling that you belong to their safe group. Grooming a person takes the cat out of a guarded stance and into one of vulnerability. A cat that feels unsafe stays alert, not relaxed enough to sit still and carefully lick. Close contact, like grooming, exposes soft areas such as the face and neck. Because of that risk, the cat only chooses people who consistently show calm behavior, predictable routines, and gentle handling. For example, a cat may happily groom the household member who feeds and soothes them every night but ignore visiting friends who move quickly or make loud noises. Familiar smells and repeated positive interactions matter a lot. If you pet a cat often in the same spot, speak quietly, and respond calmly when they approach, your scent and the tone of your behavior become reassuring cues. Cats use grooming to layer their scent over yours. This makes the household smell more unified and helps the cat feel secure. A cat licking your fingers after you wash them isn't correcting you, it's restoring the familiar smell that comforts both of you. When a cat grooms you after you return from the vet or when you're sick, it's often an attempt to soothe and re-establish closeness. Emotional meaning underlies every lick and nuzzle. Grooming is a declaration of trust, an offer of comfort, and a way of saying, "You are mine," in feline terms. If your cat presses into you before starting to groom, or purrs while licking, those are clear signs of safety and affection. Allow the behavior when it's welcome, respond with gentle strokes or a soft voice, and understand that the cat's willingness to groom you is one of the clearest, simplest expressions of a deep bond. What your cat is actually telling you when it grooms you. When a cat licks or nibbles you, it is often doing exactly what it does with other cats, cleaning, bonding, and sharing scent. A gentle lick across your hand or face usually means your cat sees you as part of its close circle. Cats groom one another to reinforce social bonds, and by grooming you they are saying you belong to their group. A small, repeated lick on a wrist or ankle can be as much about taste as affection. Salt from your skin, lotion, or the smell of food on your hands can draw a cat in. Short, focused licks on your fingers often mean your cat wants attention or is curious about that scent. Long, slow grooming sessions along your arm or hair are different. Those show comfort and a need to be close, almost like a soft, feline hug. Location matters and tells a clearer story. When a cat licks your face or ears, it mirrors mothering behavior and deep trust. Licking the top of your head or rubbing against your cheeks is like saying you're family. If your cat concentrates on your hands or feet, it might be checking for interesting smells, seeking contact, or trying to get you to interact. A gentle nibble on the ear or neck can be playful and affectionate, but rougher bites or persistent chewing might signal overstimulation or a request to stop. Tone and body language add emotional meaning. A calm, purring cat that slowly licks you is relaxed and content. If the licking happens right after a stressful event, a loud noise, a vet visit, or a scuffle with another animal, your cat may be trying to soothe itself and reconnect with you. Sudden increases in grooming directed at you can mean your cat is anxious and seeking reassurance. Conversely, if the grooming is possessive or accompanied by body blocking, your cat could be marking you as theirs to other animals. How you respond shapes the message your cat receives. Letting a cat groom you reinforces closeness. Petting them back or speaking in a soft voice tells them you welcome the closeness. If the grooming becomes a nuisance, gently redirect with a toy or move your hand away calmly. Forcing a reaction can increase stress. For painful or aggressive nipping, set a clear boundary, stop interacting and walk away so the cat learns gentle behavior gets better results. Watch for changes that could mean more than affection. If grooming becomes obsessive, leaves bald spots on you or the cat, or is accompanied by weight loss, lethargy, or other unusual signs, it's time to consult a vet. Health issues, skin irritation, or dental pain can change grooming habits. Also keep in mind that a cat who suddenly starts grooming you more than usual may be reacting to a shift in your routine, a new household smell, or their own discomfort. Accepting a cat's grooming is one of the clearest ways to feel bonded. It is a direct, low-key way cats show love, check on you, and join their scent with yours. Pay attention to the where and how, respond kindly, and you'll understand the quiet messages behind each lick. So to sum up, when a cat grooms you, they're doing more than cleaning, they're saying, your family, sharing scent, calming themselves or you, and sometimes checking that you're okay. A cat licking your hand after petting is like a hug, a motherly grooming motion shows care, a quick nip or grooming after a vet visit can be their way of calming down or helping you calm down too. You're not misreading it when your cat mixes purrs with tiny licks, that's trust and affection. If your cat suddenly grooms you a lot, it can mean they're worried or want comfort, so respond with gentle pets, slow blinks, or a quiet place to relax. If grooming becomes rough or obsessive, mention it to your vet. If this made you look at your cat differently, tell us one small grooming moment your cat does in the comments. First, I'd love to hear it. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe for more easy cat tips. Next time we'll dive into simple body language clues and when to worry about grooming behavior. Thanks for watching. Give your cat a soft scratch behind the ears for me.